With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Tonight we kick off week 7.
Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. I'm the rapper player about. What is no rapper about? Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. I'm the player represent. Hold on. Let me make sure my mic is on. Yo. Mic's working. Yeah, 100 real quick.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
I got some new shit I want to try out. Let me see. Let me see, baby boy. Let me see if this play works.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
I don't need you stealing my shit, Jabruski. I know you watching me.
Richardson looking to throw this. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they're well past midfield, just a yard.
Yeah, boy. I did that play wrong. Let me redo that play again. I like what I...
Charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Damn, 1 timeout already? God damn. Trent, I'm going against my protege. The one I taught everything. Let's go. But you're not going to beat me with that shit, though. You can... Ooh. You know what? Let's put him right here.
Richardson looking to
got him. Give me the block. Give me the block. Give me the block.
Touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the
I didn't teach you everything. Body yada 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 yada. I didn't teach you everything. Hey. I didn't teach you everything. I got some tricks up my sleeve. I'm the best that ever done it. I still play. I make it my own so I can dominate the game. Hey. Ooh, did I just make a rhyme? Oh, shit. I'm about to go in the booth. Make me a track.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Oh, I didn't get the... Oh, shit. That's my fault. I know...
Starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll run. It's
Nah. That don't work against me, playboy.
Now 2nd and 9. To the air, Williams. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You can look at this defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Number 1 against the pass.
this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Move him over a little bit. Move him over a little bit.
To throw, Williams.
Oh, shit.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before
The fuck was that?
inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Y'all don't like that. Hold on.
No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. 23 on the line.
Throwing is Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill.
I was in that grill, baby boy.
License, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Nope, sure wasn't.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
I bumped the shit out of that nigga. I bumped the shit out of that nigga. I bumped the shit out of him. Bumped him off his route. Hey. I stole this play from God King.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because...
See ya!
Inside the 25. Touchdown.
Pass lead.
77.
Hey. I didn't show you that play, young blood. Look at that. Whop.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, wait.
My calculator doesn't operate.
Oh.
They better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
I got 99 speed, Anderson. Shit, I forgot about that shit. That doesn't matter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Yeah, I don't do no runs anyways. It don't matter with me. I don't QB scramble unless I have to, but.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Looking to throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
You too small.
These defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Almost to the 40 before being taken.
They try to blitz me? Not with my new quarterback.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Yeah.
Now it's Richardson. Chargers able to get
The fuck was that? Fuck his play.
Becomes twice as difficult now after the sack.
Zabruski plays cheats.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he'll go down the back before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Yo, come on. Who the fuck is that nigga chasing me?
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Gotta go, boys.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Here we go. Back. Come back, kick.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nigga, go!
This and run. he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20.
That nigga is fast.
The unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
But it leads to 4th down.
Richardson working from the gun.
Oh shit! Oh man, this shit's fun.
Big time sack there on 4th down.
Oh, that nigga's coming after me.
Take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, volunteer.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Vegas! Touchdown! Watch that! Yeah. Level. Watch out.
Here's Williams. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Vegas! Touchdown! Vegas!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Vegas! Touchdown!
2nd and 4. And that is incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. but I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Yes, yes, yes. Cover, cover. Yes, 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 yes. Vegas, Vegas. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Yes, yes, yes. Cover, cover. Ahead.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the
What? He caught that?
Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Oh, shit.
And takes it in for a Charger
Damn.
touchdown. Ken Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up, it's good, and it'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Chargers 7. Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Oh, well, let me go back to practicing, please. Nigga. Damn, you hit my nigga like that?
Sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
All right, let's go back to practice.
30-yard line.
What should I do? I want to try this play again, because...
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. Probably
Let me mix it up with this.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
18 Robbery, 70 Rangers, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
19, Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Richardson. And
What the?
off the mark, too far out in front.
What the fuck was that?
Incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2.
How's that precision passing?
Visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, right here. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He's into space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds.
Man, I got all day, playboy. That cover 3 ain't it, bro.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. completes this.
That shit don't work, playboy.
He's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Cover 3 don't work.
Dante Thornton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Armadillos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the PAT.
Trent Jr., I told you better than this, baby. I told you. Cover 3 is the weakest defense when it comes to the middle of the field. I might have to give you my defensive playbook.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
It's all good, though.
And this
I'll still help you out. All right, listen.
give him a shot at returning it.
All right, I'm going to come out in man defense, right? So your job is to beat my man defense.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas! Punchbowl, 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 punchbowl. Yes.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun, Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That's tough, man.
That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
That's only 3 down linemen.
Punt on 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Ooh, almost had the block.
Fielded just inside the 30. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having no more.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
How the fuck are they picked?
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Damn, I couldn't jump for that matter. Oh well.
Vegas! Punchbowl! Yes!
Williams throwing to start the drive. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd down and 6 now.
Vegas! What is it on?
Back to throw. Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Vegas! Touchdown! Blue!
Operating from the gun, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Vegas! Slam left!
On 4th down, here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs.
You almost had me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Got it. Cup 19. Riggs.
Richardson looking to throw this. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
19 tight.
Now Richardson from the gun.
What the?
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded at the 7. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better.
Yo!
And the Chargers will be back down.
Even with the fucking 2 blockers?
They take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get.
All right, you want to play that game?
And there's still more than a minute to go in the half.
Let's go. Let's play it. Let's see who got the best blitz.
This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The guy's man complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Vegas!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Vegas!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's
They got the butterfingers.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, But that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Williams from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Oh, I got my dev up. 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 Wood Boo Cannon.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Richardson looking to throw. Now a run who's in trouble here. And down
What the fuck is going on with Walker? Hold on, bro. Is Walker really getting my ass?
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the end.
Oh shit, that was.
on EA Sports.
So he got Walker. It don't bother me. I'm winning. I like that blitz though. You know what he's doing. He's switch sticking off Walker so he can come free untouched. Oh.
And that one not returnable, not by a long shot. The back line of the
You think he's slick?
up at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing is Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. A solid stiff arm.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Gravity Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Now Richardson. And this is caught at the end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
2nd and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now it's Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Touchdown! From a yard out. And the Armadillos are able to widen their advantage. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Vegas.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 3rd and 9 here.
Vegas.
To throw, it's Williams.
And that will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Yes. Vegas. Touch slant left.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Richardson to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
Looking to throw. Williams. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Pass out left finds Johnston. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Brooklyn first down. First and 10.
Richardson going to move him around. And now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass right side caught by Thornton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Johnston on a quick slant. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They go play action with Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here Richardson yet again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Richardson off the play fake. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Armadillos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
53, 53. Hey, trio left. Hey, trio left.
Now it's the backup Smith. Under pressure and down he goes. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's a second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
49, flip her off, 49.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, we go. On. 390%. Move.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And touchdown!
Quentin Johnston,
39 yards.
and the Armadillos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Richardson will throw for it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Throwing now is Geno.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Hey, go flip her up.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
Geno now to throw. That's complete. Lambert Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Has intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Vegas! Hey, ball.
To the air, Williams.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Malik Neighbors,
37 yards.
And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter in that current 5-game win streak. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are in the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Now a deep one for Johnston. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready? Patrick Cougar 19. 18.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Get it.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
At the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Good tackle by Jalen Walker. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready, ready.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
To throw, Williams. And oh my
goodness. Here's a 5th interception. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10.
What is it hard? Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tackle, tackle.
Here's Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for L.A. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. So that flag will set them back 5 yards. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
60 Bobcat. Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now Richardson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Armadillos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.